Welcome back in. Our time now is 9:50. A new Medicare Dementia program is providing caregiving support at no cost for people living with dementia in Cincinnati. Here to tell us more about the GUIDE program is clinical liaison and licensed speech language pathologist with Right at Home, Kara Burnside. Kara, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Absolutely. So tell me about the GUIDE program and what it is for people who don't know about it.
Yeah, so the GUIDE program is really exciting because unfortunately our folks living with dementia and their unpaid family caregivers and loved ones that are caring for them have not always been recognized as needing support.
Yeah.
And so Medicare has finally come up with the GUIDE program and has decided that they need more support. And so they're going to be paying for services for people and their families living with dementia at no cost to the families.
I think it can't be underestimated or understated, I should say, how much work and time for these caregivers goes into caring for their loved ones with dementia. It's a full-time job. So tell me a little bit about how this is going to help support them in that work.
Yeah, so unfortunately, you know, they are putting in a lot of hours, a lot of time that they're not spending on themselves that they have to put into the person living with dementia, and rightfully so. But unfortunately, the burnout and the burden of that care is astronomical to them. So at this point, the real benefit here is that when they qualify for the GUIDE program, and there's a couple pieces of eligibility for the folks that are living with dementia, they have to have traditional Medicare, that's one of them, and they have to have a caregiver that's unpaid. And so most people with dementia are going to meet that qualification as long as they have the eligibility. So for the families, it's time off. It's time to take care of themselves, and it's time for them to be able to step away and have a life. Because unfortunately, in statistics, we see that the people that are caring for the people that are living with dementia are becoming more ill. They're having more, illnesses, more mortality, actually. So unfortunately, the person living with dementia is not the one that is dying first. It's usually the caregiver.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, it's that whole idea of you can't fill up somebody else's cup before you fill up your own, right? And so I think this is going to be so life-changing for these people. If people are hearing this and saying, how can I get involved? How can they go about finding out their eligibility?
Yeah, so they'll reach out to Right at Home. So we have been in a pilot program for a while now. We are the entity that provides the respite care for the caregiver. There is a clinical assessment that the person will need to go through, and we're partnered with 2 providers of that clinical assessment. So if they reach out to us at Right at Home, we would be able to guide them to the right participant for the clinical assessment.
Incredible. Kara, thank you so much for coming on and sharing about this program, such incredible work that you all are doing with Right at Home. We so appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Thanks for getting the information out there.
Of course, it's our pleasure, and stick with us. We're going to be right back after this break.